Yo, welcome back. Today we're doing 7th grade AA.7 volume. So the first thing you're gonna have to do is take the notes that are here. Your header is AA.7 volume. Don't stress yourself out. These drawings aren't that hard. So for the cube, all you have to do is like draw a box. Okay, and then draw another box that's a little bit off-centered, and then connect the corners of the two boxes with straight lines. Now you could pause this and rewind it. I'm going to be moving kind of quick, but my point is your drawings don't have to look all cute, but do take a minute to try to sketch these as best you can. Then copy the formulas. So put the name, sketch the shape, and then put the formula. Okay, and fit it on your paper the best way you can. Okay, you don't have to put it in a table, just like this. Alright, so for the rectangular prism, basically all you're doing is drawing a rectangle in the front, you're drawing a rectangle in the back. Okay, a rectangle in the back, and then you connect the corners. It's not that difficult. Okay, sphere, you're just going to draw a circle the best way you can. Might look crazy, but just get the idea. Important thing is to draw the radius here. Okay, and make sure you label it just like they have it labeled, with the S's here, the H here, the L here. Okay, so just like you see it, that's how you draw it. That's an R right there. Okay, I'll erase it so you can see it. Alright, here all you're doing is drawing two circles. Circle on the top, circle on the bottom, connecting it with two lines. Alright, and then put your radius in there, and then put your R and your H for radius and height. Here all you're doing is drawing a circle. Okay, and then in the middle, draw down, point like you're making a hat, like that. Then draw your height H and your radius R. Okay, for a right square prism, you're drawing a trapezoid actually. Okay, with the slanted sides here, the slanted sides here, and then two parallel lines. Then you're going to have a point at the top and connect it to the different corners. Okay, connect it to the corner here and connect it to the corner there. Alright, so anyway, and then write your formulas in. Don't forget to label your length, your height, your radius. Okay, so you get the idea. I just wanted to demonstrate that it's not that difficult. It doesn't have to look perfect. It's just to familiarize yourself with all of these shapes to become more prevalent in 7th and 8th grade. Alright, so I'm going to pause it, give you some time to draw these shapes, however long it takes. Okay, do what you got to do to get the job done. Okay. Alright. Okay, so see, the shapes don't look that bad that I drew. Alright, don't have to look perfect like I said. Go ahead and erase those. Alright, so basically first thing you're going to do is identify the shape. Okay, so what we have here is a rectangular prism. So we're going to do length times width times height. Okay. I think we need the scientific here. Alright, so 7 times 7 times 4 times 5, 140. There you go. We have a cube, So that's multiplied. That's basically length times width times height. It's the same thing really. 10 times 10 times 10, which is going to be 1,000, because it's 1, 2, 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3 zeros. All right. And I don't even think you're going to have all of those shapes. Matter of fact, I know you're not going to have all of these shapes. 9 times 3 times 2, so that's 27. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 2, 54. 7 times 7 is 49. And 49 times 7 equals. Okay, I'm just shortcutting. I'm doing some of the multiplication in my head and some of the multiplication with the calculator, but you could do it the long way and get the same answer. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 equals 125. Okay. All right, what is the volume? I don't think we have this shape. Alright, so I'm going to have to pause this and get the formula for this shape. I'm not exactly sure what shape this is right here. It's a triangular prism. Hold on. Okay, so I got that wrong so I could see. So the formula for a triangular prism, okay, is half base height times length. Okay, so I'm going to have to add that to the notes. Alright, so we got that, half base times height times length. Got it. Okay, so this one is going to be 10 times 9 is 90. And then I'm going to do 90 times 6. 540. Alright, so this is base times height times length. So this is basically like a rectangle, which is 5. Let me just do the whole thing. 5 times 7 times 6 times 6 equals divided by 2. Or times half means divide by 2. So this is 105. Okay, cool. 10 times 4, well, that's 50. Okay, 5. What I'm doing in my head is 5 times 10 times 4 equals, divided by 2 is 100. Boom. Okay, 1 times 1 times 1. Okay, 6 times 3 is 18, times 10 is 180. 180 divided by 2 is 90. Alright. 8 times 10 is 80. That's 800. Because that's 8 times 10 times 10. It's 800. Aha. Okay, good. Got a little trickiness right here. Alright, so volume equals length times width times height. If the volume is 24 and we have a 1 times n, we don't know, let's call that the width, and times 6. So we're going to combine 24 equals 6 times 1 equals 6 n, divide by 6, divide by 6, 6 times 4, these cancel. This is going to give me a 4, because 24 divided by 6 is 4. Okay. Clear. This is, I'll do one more of these and we'll call it a day. Volume equals length. This equals half times length times width times height. Now I added this. Make sure you add this to your notes. Triangular prism is area equals half times base times height times length. So add that to your notes somewhere. I didn't put a picture in there, but I'll put one in later. But most important, all you need is the formula. All right. Going back to that question. All right. So the volume is 9. So we're going to put a 9 here. And we have a half times, let's say 2 times 3 times h. We'll say this is h, even though it's clearly the width, but it really doesn't matter. Okay, as long as you put it over there. Hope that makes sense. So now we got 9 equals half times 2 times 3 is 6 times h. Okay, now we have 9. We're going half of 3, half of 6 is 3. Okay, half of 6 is 3. So 9 equals half of 6, which is 3h. We're going to divide both sides by 3. Alright, and cancels, giving me h. 9 divided by 3 is 3, which is my answer. Alright, that's it. Alright, if you have any questions, see me in class. Other than that, peace.